Alright. So we weren't planning to do a video before the UFC started, but you know, I'm wafting through the internet and type in Bill Maher. It's like, oh, he has a show every Friday. And then I see, oh, it's John Brennan, the CIA, former CIA director. Let's check it out. And this is it. Here you go. We're going to react to it.
First, he is a distinguished scholar at Fordham and the University of Texas and was President Obama's CIA director who, you may have heard, recently lost his security clearance, a true American patriot, John Brennan. Great to meet you. Thank you.
Really fucking... Look at him.
I don't usually say it's an honor to have somebody on my show, but it is an honor to meet you and have you here.
Tired
I want people
worship.
to know we had this booking a long time ago. This isn't just because of the events of recent weeks. You were scheduled to come here, and I thank you for honoring it. And you know, some people on the right have accused you of wanting to monetize. That's their argument against you. You're not here to monetize anything, are you, John?
No, I am not. I didn't ask to keep my security clearances. Former directors don't do that. We keep those clearances because sometimes those in government want to be able to avail themselves of our experiences, our expertise, or knowledge about certain issues. So people serve on commissions. Sometimes they serve on private sector boards, whatever. But this is the first time in 38 years that I haven't had a security clearance, and the basis for the revocation is bogus. Mr. Trump and his administration didn't adhere even to the process that they reaffirmed last year. And the politicization of security clearances, either the granting or the revocation, is a real threat to national security, which is why so many people came out and opposed his action. And so I certainly hope...
So many people came out for you. Admiral McRaven...
I'm waiting for that cue.
He said, please revoke my security clearance. It would be an honor, considering what you did to Brennan. Yeah, so everybody with a brain is on your side. It's interesting, Jared and Ivanka still have clearances. You, one of the guys who was the architect of getting bin Laden, does not.
Well, it seems as though Rand Paul was the one who put this idea in Donald Trump's head.
Dead to me, Rand Paul.
Yeah, well, Rand Paul has never served on the Intelligence Committee. He knows not of which he speaks. But yet he has this impression that I'm monetizing security clearances. So he continues to spout out on these issues. But again, I believe very strongly in the principle that national security is one of the most sacred and solemn professions in this government, and every American citizen deserves to have national security professionals, intelligence professionals, who are not going to be political, not going to be politicized, and no president ever should take that capability away from them.
It's a quick little break.
Yeah. Not only do you need to have anybody with a brain, right? Anybody with a fucking moral conscience would see, you guys are both scum. This is yeah, I had enough. This is unbelievable. The amount of the fucking, like, what do you call it? Double Dutch that's going on here? It's unbelievable.
Oh, first of all, start off slow, just a little foreplay. Touching each other very lightly, and then, they know what's about to happen.
There's no foreplay right now, man. It's been 8 years, okay? It's happening. It's right now, okay? Going down right now. In front of the store, in front of people, okay? This is ridiculous. Look at these two. Look at these two. Look at them. Look at them fucking, like, I'm about to lie my ass off for getting paid for this.
You done?
No.
Okay.
So, I've been having a hell of a time here on this show trying to get my guests to say the word treason. I think the president is guilty of that, and you used terms like that. You said after Helsinki, it was nothing short of treasonous, which sounds to me like treason.
Sounds to me like
and then I noticed this last week, some people tried to get you to take it back, and you wouldn't. And again, I don't understand why people are so reluctant. I get it; it's a scary word. It's like, you know, don't break this glass case unless you need the. But when it's time to break the glass case, don't not do it just because it's a glass case.
Yes, and I'm not a official of the Department of Justice where I'm issuing an indictment.
Right.
Donald Trump on treason. But there are two principal reasons why I use that term. One is that I think I exhausted all the other adjectives in the English language to describe Donald Trump's failure to fulfill his responsibilities as President of the United States, number one. Number two, but when I saw him on that stage in Helsinki, failing to be able to say to the world and to Vladimir Putin, Russia tried to interfere in our election. It never should have happened. It never should happen again. And if it does, Russia's going to pay some very severe consequences as a result.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. How long will this go? What are you looking at me like that for?
What? Go ahead.
I'm not seeing shit.
So there's just nothing wrong with that. That was all fine.
No, this guy's a fuck.
Why?
Why? Look at him.
Yeah, why?
Look at him. Look what he's saying.
Well, Russia tried to hack our elections.
No, he fucking didn't. You're doing this shit. I'm not doing this. No. Playing that fucking weird poker game face thing. He's saying something that has nothing behind it. No weight. That's something that's been thrown at people. Oh, if you say it enough, people will fucking believe it, right? That's been going on for like what, 3 years now? 3 years. Holy shit. Like, as soon as you hear that, it should be a fucking big red flag. There's a bunch of evidence to support that never happened. It never happened. In fact, it was mostly just what do you call it? If they were Russian people, like behind a fucking computer, putting multiple like political shit out there, you know, to sway anybody, anything. I might be even wrong about that. Just details, but yeah. It's like, no, the Russians are trying to hack the election. What does that even mean, hack the election? You can't hack the election.
I'm going to wait, and there's going to be a certain point to where, in this video, to where I was like...
I already seen this shit, man. I'm already pissed.
I have to make a video. And I will wait to speak till then.
Two corrupt fuckers, man. I had enough. They know what the fuck they're doing.
I will hold my speech until then.
Fake smiles and fake finger pointing. Ooh. Man,
but he didn't do that. And so treasonous is defined as betrayal of trust, as well as aiding and abetting the enemy. And so that was the word that came to my mind.
You're the fucking
now, I wasn't expecting Vladimir Putin to say, okay, you caught me. He's going to continue to deny this. But this was an opportunity for Donald Trump to fulfill his responsibilities, to say, Russia, cut this out. Don't do it again. And if you do it, you're going to pay a cost. And be able to say to everybody...
It's like...
Don't these dudes know because what the fuck they do?
I'm trying not to say anything till the point. But it's like... Never mind. It's like the intelligence agencies are... They're looking for what do they call them in wrestling? A pop? They're looking for that.
A pop?
That's what it sounds like. He's like...
No, what happens is... When these guys, they have these like this fuck.
He's looking for a crowd reaction.
No, what they'll do is Bill Maher does it too. They're fucking really good at it. They play this character on TV and they say these little buzzwords that get somebody in the crowd going woo. Everyone's like this. Oh, let me clap too. Let me stand. Wee. Do you even know who that is? Do you know who he is?
I'm talking about him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and it seems like their foreign policy plan is to... It's almost like a meme backward. Like, they think they lost because of memes.
He was a CIA director.
Really, they're investing
years.
into memes.
30 years.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Sure.
We look at what George Bush Sr. was involved in. It's like, fuck, man. Not only that, it's like whenever someone oh, Reagan was so great. I'm like, I better support the theory that he was definitely behind the pumping drugs into the U.S. and to the slums of America. Not only that, creating some fucking horrible situations to live in.
Oh, you got Reaganomics.
Yeah,
you have the drugs flowing into the country, and then you get the kickback when you start the war on drugs.
Yeah.
It's like all a self-fulfilling loop.
You make him out to be some like what's that creepy dude's name on TV?
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, yeah. You make him out to be like you can trust me. You know, I'm just your neighbor that talks like this and has toys. What?
Should I stop you from overspilling until we end up talking about baseball somehow? I'll stop you there. Yeah.
And if he said that, he could have said, now, though, we have to work, the United States and Russia, to be able to try to enhance stability and security around the globe. There are important things for the United States and Russia to do. I am very much supportive of trying to get relations between the two countries back on track. Critically important, the two largest nuclear superpowers in the world, but we cannot ignore what it is that the Russians try to do. And so when Donald Trump failed to do that, I was irate. Because I know how hard professionals here in the intelligence community work to try to keep this country strong and safe. And for Donald Trump to be up there and to fail to say that...
It takes their side.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a former CIA director speaking in memes. Country safe. Country security.
Strong defense.
Strong security.
Are you serious?
Russia did it. Relations, global. He's like talking in memes. It's kind of funny, actually. In fact, the whole Russia hacking story is a meme itself.
It's just not funny to me anymore. I can't.
It's kind of interesting.
Laugh at it. I can't laugh at it anymore. If it is, if I laugh, it's like a nervous tick. I can't anymore. These guys. Look at this dude. Go home, you get paid.
He kind of looks like a Muppet.
Well, some little boy in Yemen, right, dies underneath a bus. You're helping that. You know?
Yeah, we're still not at the part.
I'm
waiting for it.
I don't care.
And not ours. That's a traitor. He calls you a lowlife. You, who spent your life defending this country, especially after
Prop him up.
9/11, when we had all sorts of problems, and it could have gone way worse than it did.
Oh, what a great job that was. Oh, my God.
Have you ever looked into what the CIA does, Bill? Or are you just one of them?
Not only that.
Are you a CIA agent? I would ask him that, seriously.
The head, like what the CIA does and what the FBI does. He's talking about intelligence agencies, you know? So that really groups them together, you know? It's ridiculous.
Oh, I'd ask him if he actually works for them.
I would ask him too. It's
that
insane.
Actually does not sound far-fetched.
No, it doesn't at all.
After what I'm hearing right now.
This is totally one-sided, okay? They're using like these baseless baseless accusations. Not only that, very vague terms. Everyone's like this. Well, I know what that means. Let me clap some more. Ooh, these guys are on TV. They must know what they're talking about. Guys, check them out. I'm not even impaired. Check them out. It's like, are you fucking for real right now? Like, what do I got to do? You know, son, eat your Cheerios. We'll listen to Bill Maher tonight when you get home. Oh, gee, thanks, Dad. As soon as I get home from the Republican Club, wee. It's like, holy shit, man.
Can I quote Jimmy Dore here?
You can quote him. I don't know.
This is why people get their news from YouTube. Because of guys like Bill Maher.
Fuck Bill Maher, man. Fucking sellout, if he ever was.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy Dore makes a video on this. Jimmy Dore or like Jamal Thomas, one of those guys.
I'm sure.
Right.
Or Corbett.
Corbett's like, this is so baby stuff. I'm doing this.
I don't give a shit. This is insanity.
Let's take down
global
warming.
Especially what they're about to say.
Let's take down climate change.
Especially what they're about to say. Like, yeah. Dude, you're a fucking shill.
Well, it's just very telling.
It's very telling this dude's dim. Or he's corrupt. I can't. I'm no genius, you know.
Quit the ad hominem attacks.
Yeah, all right. I can reference. I'm really quick. I can reference a bunch of people to like people, for them to like back up what I'm saying. You know, I'm no expert, but I go to them. What I do is I weigh their, how do I call it? Their evidence versus these guys' evidence.
Oh, they just say Russia did it, and we have 15 intelligence agencies telling us that.
They try to come up with some stupid
story.
No,
there's like 3, right?
And whenever some event happens, they the Assad and the chemical weapons. Okay, now you're claiming shit on an actual event that actually happened. You know, some sort of attack, and they're saying chemicals, and it was him. You know, and that involves us going in there or whatever the fuck, right? Or arming people and them doing it, and then someone like that's related to us swoops in and gets them, and then it gets debunked, and then we weigh the options regarding evidence. Was it all a fucking false flag and lies, or was it genuine care and for democracy and freedom? Yeah, bullshit, man. Which side makes more money, makes more sense? It's the guys that say these guys are corrupt.
Well,
and those guys,
yeah.
Ryan Dawson, Corbett. Oh, and Dorr. Well, Dorr's a guy that gives feedback, I guess, but...
Well, people are tired of being, you know...
misled?
They don't want to be in the after, you know, the after effects towards, like, some event happens and then they're like... Years later, they find out this was all bullshit the whole time.
Yeah.
They want to be ahead of it now. So when when the Russia thing came out, there was actually people rushing to that, like, come on, this is bullshit, man. Like,
I'm happy
actually
for
looking
that.
into it.
I'm happy.
Same thing with the Syrian war.
Good.
Like, Obama wanted to invade.
Yeah.
When he was in
I remember
office.
that, yeah.
And the people were like, fuck you, dude.
Good. Fuck that guy, man. Just as bad as everybody else. Ooh, I'm like your daddy figure, you know?
That's all of them.
Fuck him.
All right.
Him especially. Ugh.
Yeah.
He said about General Clapper, is he a general?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, that they got to him. Like you could get to a guy like that. It's not on our side. You're not on our side. You are a traitor if you're attacking our generals and admirals and people who keep us safe.
Oh, I mean, the people that keep us safe, right? Like if I have evidence to support the theory that they're actually traitors to you and everybody else around us, that put people in harm, that put little kids dying, not only little kids, but just innocent people, neutral people. Yeah, he's on our side, our team. Fucking, are you kidding me, you idiot? I had enough of this guy, man. And yeah, he still gets paid all of his money, gets to go home. Oh, and if he really believes in it, man, I'd rather him, like, really just be super, like, ignorant rather than the... my pillow's not really... Oh, it's not that comfortable. Put more money in there. I can sleep soundly at night. Ha, 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 ha. I can't, man. This is fucking creepy. It's cringeworthy.
Just a quick note. James Clapper he testified that the NSA doesn't collect, American citizens' data off their technological devices. Mm-hmm. And a little bit after that, they find out, it's like, oh, we do.
Yeah.
He didn't go to jail or anything like that.
Nope.
For lying under oath.
Nope.
Yeah. That was just a quick note. Yeah.
It's not that much more complicated than that to me.
And I'm proud to stand with Bill McRaven and Jim Clapper and Mike Cade and
all of
others,
those.
the ones who are speaking out.
Can you imagine this is supposed to be like the head of the spies and shit. And this guy, he's on TV pandering for claps and shit. That's what it seems like.
It's not only that. It's this dude. The dude on the right. The host.
He knows he's going to get the claps.
He's a
That sounded
fool.
bad. Sorry.
Well, if you said clap, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
Singular.
I didn't want to speak out after I left the government. I wanted to be able to, retire and be able to spend time with family. But this is a very abnormal time. This is a very abnormal presidency. And the stakes are so high. That's why I've decided to speak out and be outspoken.
And I can see it's not easy for you.
It's
not. I see it. Believe me, I've been talking to people on TV for 25 years. I can see when it's not easy. And people don't generally go into the CIA for publicity. So,
wasn't I just talking about that? People don't go into the CIA for publicity. I was just talking about him, seems like he's pandering to the crowd. Pandering to the crowd and pandering those same memes that his audience enjoy. Granted, he probably says the same thing everywhere.
How far must this go?
Maybe he should be I don't know. I don't know if he testified in front of Congress, but maybe he should do that and say these same exact things.
He won't do it.
I don't even have faith in that.
I'm just a comedian.
These guys are gonna just get away with shit.
Dude, Bill Maher.
I'm talking about Brennan.
Oh, I know you are, but same thing. It's like, look, you too. What are you doing? When people get wise, they just don't listen to him anymore. Fuck this dude, you know. And you can
I don't think enough of the alternative guys talk about him.
All I'm saying is this.
I think they don't even pay attention to him.
I just wish people would.
I'm like, maybe you should, man.
You should. This dude, look, dude, he's a fucking pusher. He's a fucking pusher. Okay? You need people to do that. Okay? At least their little operation. You need little fucking dim-witted people to be on TV and say these things, you know? By dim-witted, I mean to the greater thing is, what are you doing? Even if you're, I know exactly what's going on. Do you know what you're doing to people? You know what you're, like, the effect you have on people, okay? So I call them dim, not, no, James, I graduated college, I'm not dim. I'm like, you're not a good person, man, if you do this shit. You kidding me?
Should I stop you?
No.
For you. I should start putting clocks up, like, above your head. Just a counter of, like, how many words come out.
Whatever, man.
But
clap. Keep clapping.
Let's take the opposite of that.
Clap for the dead boy,
confesses everything openly. What do you make of this strategy that seems to be working so beautifully? Like this week, he just said right on the air, I hired Jeff Sessions as the Attorney General totally because I expected his loyalty. I mean...
Bill's crowd didn't even get that one. They're like, why else would you hire someone? He's going to hire like a fucking opponent?
No, the crowd's probably like this.
This guy's going to purposely disobey me.
The crowd is most like this. We weren't
going to hire him.
Bill, we weren't led to that.
He's got balls.
We weren't led to that joke yet. Help us, Bill. Help me so I can laugh and fake clap. Come on.
Everyone's like, is that a crime? Hiring someone that you want to follow you? Isn't that what, Boston employee is? I mean, Sessions is supposed to be like independent. He's supposed to be checks and balances type of shit, but that's just a weird one. Come on.
What a wonderful dude, Jeff Sessions.
Talked about hiring a guy and expecting him to listen to him. Mm-hmm. Who does that? Lost on me.
To me, that's impeachable. The thing he said about
what up, Mario?
To Lester Holt about
for you.
He fired Cohen. He said it out loud. He said, Russia, if you're listening, I hope you can find Hillary Clinton's emails. I feel like if he...
Me too, actually.
And there's still so many missing. We got that much.
Yeah, well, they destroyed the servers. Right. No, that was DNC. I forgot what they did with Clinton's things. Oh, they mailed them. They sent them FedEx or UPS, and they just delivery guy just didn't get there. Can you imagine that? This is a cure for cancer. Call up UPS. Have them take it across the country. Oh my gosh. Like, that's supposed to be really important. You just hand it off to UPS and say, you bring this here. What the fuck? Dude, what? Like, that's hilarious.
That's like, dude, like, I don't understand.
We mailed them to you to just.
That's like, well, my name, George W. Bush, right? We sent all that stuff you guys wanted to look at to China, and it's destroyed now. Yeah. You little pandering fuck! Like, you kidding me?
I mean, we had the rubble from the 9/11 attacks, but they just happened and go to China and got melted down.
Why? He ordered them to go to China and they melted that shit down. Why would you do that? How come people don't see this shit?
Listen, James, we need to recycle, okay? He's helping the environment. Recycle that metal and use it.
And fuck, what's his name?
Make toxic toys for children.
Fuck Al Gore, man. Fuck that.
Al Gore?
Yeah. Big.
I got you. Inconvenient truth. That Corbett has crapped all over.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, dude, if you care, how come you have all that money?
Maybe. He's like, I'm such a good person. I should hold on to the money. Because I give it to these type of people. They might hurt each other with it.
And yet, remember South Park? Well, we're doing a good thing. The quack babies can play sports now. Hey, I deserve an Xbox, okay? I help these kids. It's like I'm stealing money from them. Well, I just took that much, okay? Stop being so judgmental on me.
It's a good reference.
It's perfect.
These things,
Simple.
things we hacked, if we found surreptitiously, if we got a hold of his diary, oh my God, look what he said. We'd be like, we got the smoking gun, but because he says it blatantly and out front, people seem to just
Let's try to normalize all this.
Yes, that's Trump's genius strategy.
Dude, they make him out to be...
He'll just say, like, listen, guys, let me just throw all the dirt out in front of you. And
they make him
it'll
out
dumbfound him, and then they won't investigate me for anything.
They make him out to be this some sort of guy, like, oh, he's the head of the Legion of Doom. Yes.
8 DHS.
It's like, you know, I'm not a Trump guy. I'm really not. I'm not really a fan of any guy that kills kids and like blows up people, you know, and still like wheels the system along.
Yeah.
But these guys are the ones that really fucking ice the cake, man.
You can't go wrong with bare knuckles and beer. They just go together.
I wish they were here for beer knuckles.
See these two guys bare knuckle fight. Alright. Ready? Yeah.
His behavior. And he's also trying to undermine the institutions of government and those individuals who he believes threaten him. And so therefore he's trying to undermine the intelligence community, the law enforcement community. He's taken a page out of the playbook of autocrats and authoritarians around the world who try to co-opt judiciaries, who try to delegitimize the free press, who try to use intelligence security services to go after their rivals.
That's what you do.
Yeah. And
There's evidence to support that this is exactly what they do.
you guys don't try to put down the press, though. You try to buy them. And you usually get away with it.
And whoever else has an opposing...
Maybe like the guy you're sitting across from.
Whoever else has an opposing argument is quietly pushed aside or silenced.
Yeah.
Whether it would be the FBI, he said intelligence agencies or services. So, hey, FBI and CIA together. And whatever government agency or group that's covertly does shit like this.
Yeah.
I remember there's evidence to also support the fact that evidence to support that our government fucking interferes in other governments' elections.
Oh, for sure.
Well, you never hear
WikiLeaks
about that,
has been
do
all
you?
over that.
You never hear about that, huh?
The guy on Fox News with Lauren Ingraham, I think her name is.
Yeah.
He's like, so, do we spy on other countries? Or not spy? Do we meddle in other?
Corbett had. He's like, only when we need to. I love you. Let me hold your hand in solidarity. Fuck them. Fuck all that shit, man. See, I can't stand it, man. It's like, how can you stand in a room with a dead dude right there and pretend everything's okay? You can't, okay? If you do, you're a fucking psycho, right? How can you do that? What?
What?
How?
No, that was just a good
how
quote.
is that possible?
That was a good quote. Such a good quote. I was going to try to stop you there before you
What
kept...
quote? It's not a quote.
That was a good quote.
From what?
How you're in a room with a dead body and just
It's not a quote.
not say anything. That's your quote.
Oh, whatever.
Fuck. Give yourself some credit, young man. Just let it out. Let it out, yo.
It's like they're not ready for that.
Alright.
If I ever went somewhere with athletics or whatever, they're gonna deem me as crazy. Well, listen, son, you're in an insane world. You know.
Fuck.
What?
I wouldn't trust Bill Maher around my children. Just like...
I wouldn't fucking trust that fuck with a fucking.
Just like creepy vibes. I don't know. He does, like, when I look at him, I'm like, there's something off there.
There's something off.
Hold
Hold
on. I don't know if it's just like maybe the rich, snobby asshole look.
That's not
or
it.
is it
I went back into old videos, and it's the sense, like Sixth Sense, right? It's this other thing I get, and it's not even before I had an opinion on him, man. I didn't know who he was. It's like I don't know what to call it, and I didn't know what to call it right like back then. But right now, it's like, oh, I can like just smell you're not genuine. That fucking, and I don't know that I can't even put
there's
really
something off.
There's more meaning behind that word genuine than what I mean, you know, because it's connected to so many things. but it fucking smells. You know, it's like this. It's like if let's say I get 3 hits, right? Or I strike out like the side or whatever the fuck, and I close out the game or whatever for baseball or whatever the fuck, and then someone's like, yeah, I showed him everything. Like, get the fuck away from me! Don't touch me! Don't tell people that.
Dry snitching again.
No, it's
You're
not.
You're the king of dry snitches.
That's not what I meant. Or this. Whenever, like, someone does a good deed, right? Someone does a good deed, and then you slap something on it, you know? Some agency comes around and goes, oh, yes, yeah, they did it for this reason.
Oh, yeah.
Not only that, right?
He works for us, you know. He's the...
Corbett has a video on this. 2 photographers, whatever the fuck, right? The polar bear, the starving polar bear.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Fucking Discovery Channel comes rolling
different.
around.
That's different, because they changed their story around. They changed, like, the heading of the story.
No, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're trying to paint a picture, and it's like, what are you doing? And then you can hear the word, like, you know, they attach, like, whatever heartfelt words, right? They put there. They put a spin on it. It's like, see, guys, use your human emotions, feel it, you know, fucking feel bad.
What
and
they
it's
said,
like, hold on, and it's like, it's the same shit. It's just different ways to do it. This ain't calling it. It's to anybody who does that, you know, to anybody.
Yeah, what the actual headline was I believe like, this is what a starving polar bear looks like, and then National Geographic changed it to, this is what climate change looks like.
When I see like shit, when I see shit like that, you guys should be really fucking gone, okay? That's it. You don't push shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, how can I trust you again? How do you still have a channel, you know? Or how does that dude still like when he does that to people, who are like whoever helps like anybody do anything? How are you still like liable to be trusted? How?
Well, let me stop you here. There's certain fuck ups that are forgivable. Like, let's say you say let's say you say like a wrong piece of information. Like, it's like, oh shit, oh my bad, that was the wrong war. I was talking about this war over here. And then there's mistakes where it's like, there's no way you could consciously make that mistake without being corrupt in some sort of way.
No, yeah.
And that's when it's like, all right, I can't fuck with you anymore.
I know there's always room for redemption. Okay.
Let's not go there. Let's not do it. Let's not do it.
I'm just saying. That's it. That's it. Play it.
Yes.
So Donald Trump is the typical authoritarian who's trying to control power. And as he becomes more desperate, and I think that's what we're seeing now, because the walls are closing in on him, as all the people who used to work with him are now cooperating or testifying about what happened.
Yeah, there's nothing in those Michael Cohen and Paul Manafort. There's nothing in there talking about Russia at all, as far as the conviction parts. Nothing to do with Russia at all. It was all about Trump using campaign money to pay off women to keep quiet. Like, ooh, lose some money.
I'm not saying he's not a corrupt dude, but they're literally reaching for shit.
Yeah, I like the way Jimmy Dore puts it. It's like, if you like, obviously they're trying to go after Trump. They want something shitty to happen to him. But Jimmy Dore's like, well, if you just pick out any politician in there and just start investigating them like the way they do with Trump, and you're going to find shit on all of them. They just happen to not like Trump so much.
I don't know if they even have to. I think they just target him.
They target him.
Someone's like, listen, this guy.
They target him, but if you went into Congress, closed your eyes, spun around, just, oh, him, right there.
Yeah.
And they investigate him. They find this very similar shit going on.
Goodbye.
Corrupt shit.
Goodbye. Bye. Peace, man.
Yeah. The world isn't fucked. It's fucked up, I would say.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say it's fucked.
No.
I say it's fucked up in certain parts.
There's a little bit of shit everywhere. I just that's why I mentioned the player and the coach, the TV channel and the guy that gave. Oh, here's the photos. Look at this, guys. It's horrible. It's horrible what I saw. And they put a completely different spin on it. You know, and then this shit.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. It's just, you know, because it's called corruption or ignorance, and it's there.
Yeah.
I've been angry because we have somebody in the Oval Office who has really denigrated the office of the presidency. His dishonesty, he's unethical, he doesn't have principles. And I am very concerned, though, scholar. More than angry, I'm worried. Because now we are in a crisis. And unfortunately, the Republicans, John McCain, a national treasure and a hero,
he has photos of him with moderate rebels in Syria, aka Al Qaeda, begging the government to give them more money and aid.
Not only that,
I say that with respect, since he died today, I believe.
Look, I don't wish death on anybody, you know. Yeah. I wish death to ideas, horrible, bad ideas. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, should this guy be hailed as some hero? I think this guy should be investigated completely, 100%, tenfold, and then you'll see what kind of legacy this dude left. Okay.
Yeah, leave a real legacy.
I'm not trying. Oh, the war hero. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Okay. Look at what this guy did. This dude lived majority of his life in some sort of position as far as government, and bad shit's been happening for a long, long time, and he's connected to it. And his dad. I'm no expert. I can go back and look on it, but I guarantee
I don't know so much about his dad. We'll talk about it after this.
Yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to John McCain and his family. I got into some real Donnybrook fights with John McCain over policy.
Really quick, isn't it weird that John McCain stopping treatment? Now he's just dead. Like a week later, who does
I heard about that last night. He stopped treatment.
That's from this week at some point. That's when that story came out, I believe.
Stopping treatment?
Yeah, and it's like.
What do you have, a tumor?
Yeah.
Inoperable?
A brain tumor?
Yeah.
But he chose to just stop the treatment. That's not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is usually maybe I'm just brainwashed by TV. Where it's you have 6 months to live. They usually do that when you stop treatment. Right? It doesn't just happen that week. It's all right, I'm stopping treatment. Okay, I'm dead now. That's just weird to me.
I think
wouldn't it be spend your last day, I just want to get off the treatment and live my last days out. And
maybe.
Isn't that usually the case? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Maybe I'm wrong about that.
I was going to go this whole other thing. Whole other thing. Listen, you have only 6 months to live. No, I fucking don't. It was 12 years.
All right.
I never once questioned his integrity and his interest in doing what is best for this country. But since John McCain has left the Hill, the Republican spines have gone with him. And there needs to be some reckoning in the Republican Party that we can't allow this to go on.
And we have an election coming up, and I'm trying to convince people. And it's hard because, a lot of us in the past said, this is a very important election and blah, blah, blah. This is the one. I think we are in a crisis that is the third great crisis in American history, more than the Depression. First, of course, the Revolutionary War, whether we would even become a country. Then the Civil War. People usually say then the Depression. I don't think the Depression got at what is most fundamental about this country. It was economic, but I don't think it threatened the rule of law as we have now. Would you rank the crisis we're in now that way?
I would, and...
What?
This is why this video is being made.
I want to make sure I heard that correctly the first time around, okay? What?
Bill Maher.
I'm not even going into the whole how the Depression happened, but this dude saying that?
Bill Maher just drew up some rankings of the top 3 crises in American history.
Yeah.
He had the American Revolution.
Yeah. Civil
War. And where we're at now. And then I think to myself, isn't Bill Maher's rise to fame as far as political stuff goes? Because I know he had a show before, but it seemed less political and more about just having entertainers on and talking about
dude,
it.
He was a fucking comedian.
Now he has fucking CIA directors.
Yeah. What are you doing?
So his rise to fame in the political area was the Iraq War, I believe.
Yeah.
It was George Bush and the Iraq War. It's Bill, we're still in those countries. like violently in these countries, right? Afghanistan and Iraq.
Yes, not only that, preparing for another place. You know,
Iran.
Constantly.
All these things led to each other, like, but actually dropping bombs.
Yeah.
In Baghdad.
What was it called? Project for what?
PNAC.
Yeah. Look at that. Take a look at that.
Well, let's go with the on the surface stuff.
Sure.
It should be so.
Well, it's a red flag, you know. All this shit's a red flag.
It should be pretty blatant.
Here's the thing. Sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes you need some bearded dude with the long hair to come down out of the fucking sky to point to you. Look, you know what they'll do? They'll probably crucify him in the end, and some will figure it out, but then it'll be too late. Like, oh, by too late I mean, oh, you didn't let him talk.
Well, I'll say this. Okay. Iraq, Afghanistan, Somalia, Yemen, Syria. Did I miss any?
As far as the Middle East?
As far as countries
you could.
Within the last 20 years, we've bombed the shit out of.
By proxy?
Well, us. We actually bombed the shit out of them. We didn't hire someone else to do it. We actually.
Other countries, you mean? Within the past what?
20 years.
20 years.
That we've just gone into and smoked them out. Libya's. Was it like a pirate fucking government there right now? There's slave markets and shit like that. It's like a pirate's den. That's what Libya is.
Name them again. Name them again.
They used to have golden plates as money.
Yes. Name them again.
Somalia, Yemen, Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan. Fuck. There's one I'm missing. Huh?
New York.
New York is not good.
Allegedly.
Alright, I'll look that up some other time. The point is, how is that not the largest crisis that we've had?
Not only that, not even the past 20
years. Even though he skipped over like the World Wars
yes,
and shit like that. He
yes.
skipped over Nazis. He skipped over Hitler. He skipped over 6 million Jews dying. He skipped over that.
Yeah.
And he went to right now. It's like, Russians hacked our elections. Even though they didn't affect the results at all. What they did was they set up $100,000 shops in Russia and started creating memes about Hillary Clinton that
That's the official
affected
story, right?
the election.
That's the official story.
That's actually the official story.
Okay. See that? Perfect. Bullshit. Well, James is half Irish, and he painted this picture. We don't like it. See, the Irish hacked the election. They influenced it. It was them. Like what? What? Are you kidding me? That's their logic. Okay. Like this justified this justified the means. Yes. Go get them. What are we doing here? Okay. I'm not losing hope. I'm just becoming less tolerant of this. You know. Oh, they don't know. Well, hey, guess what? If you don't know, then you don't know. Ooh. I can't wait for some other kids in a bus to go on another school field trip, and oh no, a bomb hits them. I wonder how that's happening in whatever place. Why is it like that over there? How come little kids are playing? No. How come little kids are playing like in rubble, right? Soccer, football. What's going on? It's because these dudes, man. People like these guys, man. At least what I think.
What we just heard is easily
This is some of the. I cannot believe this.
It's called weird or creepy or corrupt or just ridiculously ignorant. That was the worst one Bill Maher might have ever said.
I would hope, right?
He skipped over. Yeah. He skipped over World Wars.
There's very few people I've ever met.
What?
Right?
He skipped over Iraq War.
Very few people I've ever met or seen, right? That ever gave me that feeling of, like, fuck is wrong? What's wrong with this guy? You know? Like, really? Like I don't know how to describe it, man. It's just like, it's not like you're creeped out. There's a certain point where you're not. When I say creeped out, I mean something else. It's like, all I can tell you, it's like a smell, man. It's just instantly like
Crisis?
Like,
what are you talking about?
Hold on.
Fucking crisis?
I would hope.
You skipped over the Iraq War and you're talking about a fucking crisis.
I would hope this guy is just the most ignorant dude ever. You know? But now I can't. I can't. Look what he's saying. Look what he just said. You're a fucking pusher, man. You know what the fuck you're doing? Okay? Not only that, now it's like, not only you're the fucking pusher, it's not fucking ice candy. It's like you're cooking it in the back. You know what the fuck you're doing. Okay? God, it's not addictive. Then we put fucking heroin in there. Like, you know what you're doing, man.
Oh, that's it. I don't even have like a exit thing. We'll be back shortly for the UFC fight night.
Dude, these guys are scumbags, man.
Justin Gaethje versus James Vick.
Why can't they ever fucking just realize that what they're doing to people, man? I respect them so much more if they say, "Hey guys, I was wrong. You know, this is the truth." But they'll probably won't do it. If they do, I'll fucking.
I need it. It sounds stupid, but it seems like you just need one guy who's like willing to stand up and go, "Listen, guy, listen, man, you're full of shit." Like, what was the guy? The British dude?
Fucking
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand.
Like, he did it nicely. You need a guy who has a massive, massive following, who has a voice for himself.
He's
the man. And
they will never, ever allow that dude there.
Yeah.
They will. It's gonna have to be a fucking surprise. Russell Brand was here. Look, what is Russell Brand? He's like a comedian or an actor of some kind. He's in like these silly movies. You know what I mean? Right. And he's there, right? Just like a Ben Affleck. But guess what? Someone did their homework today, and that guy was Russell Brand, and he was an absolute. You didn't see this come, did you? Oh fuck yeah! And Bill's just sitting there like this. Like, I can't really say anything to this guy.
He still didn't. The point Brand was making wasn't so. Like,
no,
this
it wasn't.
crushes my idea.
No, it wasn't.
It's more of a. It was more of an inclusive. Like,
no, look, it didn't. But the point is, it's like we're gonna have people here that are not really experts. You saw what happened when they had Sam Harrison, Ben Affleck. What's Ben Affleck doing there? No offense to Ben Affleck, you know. No offense. Maybe he does know.
He's promoting a movie.
I guess, but it's like why? Okay, like really, 19 like Sam Harris says some percentage. Like what's that based off? It's like don't worry about it. It's like no, I'm gonna fucking worry about it. You don't say that shit. Don't just say it. Like dude, 90% of them. What is that based off of? Where'd you get that from? You know what are we doing here?
Guys, we will be right back for the UFC. Good, continue.
No, I'm done.
You're done now? Oh, you flaunting for the camera?
I don't flaunt for anybody.
Camera goes off for this.
It's probably gonna continue after this because I've had enough.
All right, we'll be right back.
How do you do that on TV?